Okay guys, if you've hung out with us and stuck with us, we decided to stop the live stream and record the rest because the connection was so bad. So if any of you all were watching and wondering what the heck is going on, my name is Ballerina, well my name is Georgia Reed and you're watching Ballerina Badass, let's be clear on that. And this is Vicky, and this is her shop.
Guys.
What's up?
Hey baby!
So we are at her shop, Activity Pointe in Torrance, California.
Hey, in the house?
Oh my God. You're such a badass. She's normally so, yes, welcome to Activity Pointe. Now she's like, what up? Love it. Okay, that's even better. So we have been trying on Pointe shoes. That was the point of today. Custom fitting, all right? She's a certified Pointe shoe fitter. You have to go and train to become one of these people. And you all have seen her wall of Pointe shoes, the magic awesomeness, right? So I wanted to get a new fitting today. And she's been amazing. And we've talked about the shape of my foot and what I'm dealing with my bunions. And she, of course, measured my feet and then looked at the whole overall shape of my foot. And then she asked me about the injuries I've had, which, of course, I've had stress fracture injuries, as you all know, if you've been following me. So we started out with the Bloch shoe, which we'll put it back on before I leave because you have to see the awesomeness. It's a stretch point. It's a split sole shoe, you guys. It's insane, but it worked so well. But now you were saying you want to try me in a couple more pairs just so that we have something to compare and contrast. Yes. So I'll let you take it from here. Here, and we'll turn it this way so the light isn't totally blowing you out. Because you got to think about lighting. Wait, okay, this way. Turn this way, gorgeous. Yes, this way. Okay, so we're trying on now the Freed. Which kind is this?
So we're in the Freed Studio 2s.
Okay, what you can see here. We're gonna try these now. So I'm gonna go to the bar. Yes.
Okay.
All
yes,
right.
and I'll
you in
hold
charge
on
of that.
to this.
Thank you, me.
You're welcome. I love her Star Wars legging. They're amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
All right. So I've put her in the Studio 2s, and now I want you to go. We'll do the drill again. Go into parallel point for me so I can look at that back seam to see if it's straight up and down. Good. It's twisting just a little bit more because the shoe doesn't fit her as well. So the back seam is a good. So I'm already on the fence with this shoe because the back seam is not straight. Sometimes that's something that can be corrected with the way that the dancer's putting their feet. Sometimes, like I said before, the foot is naturally curved and we'll correct it with ribbons and elastic, but ideally we want that back seam to be straight. And if the back seam is not straight, we can also correct it with a wider width. All right, so we'll go into a first position. Right now, I'm more interested than fit for Georgia because this is a new shoe. I'm more interested in how her foot likes to be up on point in this shoe. We can always adjust the fit. So Georgia, if you could use the bar and activate your core and your rotators and come up to point for me.
I might slip out of them because of the heels. I'm gonna kind of pop up here.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. Good. And so what Georgia's issue is that she was concerned about the fact that she sinks. She has hypermobility in her feet, which means she has a banana foot, AKA. So what I did was I purposely chose a shoe that would come up higher in the wing to give her that support so she could have that nice. Suffolk also has that high support through here. And then we have the flexibility through here, as you can see, through this way. But see how high up it's coming right up underneath her arch. So come down for me, Georgia, and tell me how this feels, how this shoe feels.
Not as comfortable as the other ones. I feel like I'm kind of up on stilts, and I'm more. I think because of the smaller.
Yes.
Profile of platform. My foot wants to sickle.
And it
wants
more
to.
wobbly.
Not saying I can't make it work.
Yes.
But it definitely doesn't have the same immediate like, oh yes.
Yeah. And the reason that would be as well is because Georgia has bunions. And bunions need space, right? They take up more space in the width of the shoe. So a shoe that's shaped this way, which is the Bloch Euro Stretch, you see how it's going to have a wider box. It's going to come wider through the box. It's going to give her more room for that bunion. As opposed, now this is going to kind of taper that off. So I could definitely understand why this shoe would win out over this one. But what I liked about this shoe is that we could remedy some of that issue with her sinking with how high the wings come up.
Yeah,
but at
which
the
is
end
nice.
of the day, it's the shoe that the foot likes to dance in. Because you don't want to dread going on point.
It's true. It's true. Which again, let me try one more time just feeling it. Yep. I mean, it's a beautiful shoe. It's interesting though. I'm already feeling a lot of pressure in my bunion here. In my what do they call bunionettes? I'm feeling
on the side.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This one's already getting a rub, so I'd have to tape it.
Uh-huh.
But I think eventually what might happen as the glue melts and it starts to break down, I bet you I'd start to get, you know that seam like I was showing you my old shoe where
Yeah.
you guys see this? Where it starts to break down, it does this, like that, and it sinks. That's what I think would start happening here. And, you know, I don't know if you can help that ever, but
Yeah.
see, because that eventually, this started out all hard, but then as it melts down, you break it down. So what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
Well, I think that you go with the shoe where, because at the end of the day, you're going to want to be able to move through the shoe seamlessly
Yeah, I mean, this
For-
feels good. It's a good balance.
for as long as you can.
Yep. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't feel as confident in these shoes. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, that's good.
Because I love Freeds. I don't even like saying that about Freeds.
And then the fit's not, I mean, we'd have to,
tinker.
yeah, we'd have to tinker around for that right fit, but she can get a really good feel for what the shoe is going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, on to one last shoe.
Yay! One last shoe. Which, and again, if y'all were seeing everything that she's doing in the fitting, we should probably go through that again, just with the next pair
Yeah.
at the bar, what you need to do to make sure you are seeing how the shoe fits properly when you're getting it done, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you all see she's talking me into these? These, you guys. You know me. I'm like, I use tape only, people. Thank you very much. Yes. I don't know the words like you do. Sorry. It's terrible. What was I going to say? And she's got me in the Russian Pointe bunion separators, toe separators, which actually feel great because they're squishy enough that my toes can move and push, and I don't feel like I've got a rock between my feet.
Can you
between
show
my
them
toes.
to them?
Yes.
It's like point shoe candy.
It is. Pointe shoe candy. And it's pink, so it won't show the nastiness as much as those
And they come
clear
in
ones.
different sizes. So if you have a larger gap between, we
Oh,
have small,
nice.
medium, and large. I have Georgia in the small.
You're kidding me. Well, that's
Yes.
nice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, the small's perfect for me. Just that hint of separation that helps me with my toesies. Oh, I'm so happy now the video's working. I'm like, yay, and then I'll post it and then you all can watch and learn. I love sharing all this with you guys. There's been so many times where I walked into a shop whose name won't be named, but it's a massive chain store, let's just say that. And I said, hey, I'm looking for some Pointe shoes, and they're like, you could tell they had no idea what they were doing, maybe a little bit, but I don't think the clerk, I don't think they even cared, you know? And there are stores that care. You want to find the Pointe shoe store that cares about your Pointe shoe fitting, you know? Gosh, I wonder if at some point you could like hire a Pointe shoe fitter via Skype. So then you go into, like, if you're in a small town, there's only one Pointe shoe store and they've got the Pointe shoes, but you're like, could I please bring in my own personal fitter? And you bring them in via Skype and they Skype fit you. I don't think the store owner would appreciate that, but it's important to get a good fit, you guys. So if we can empower you to know what to look for yourself, at the very least, maybe that'll help you wherever you are in the world, getting your shoes fit, hopefully. I think that it's so important to get good training and good knowledge from experts. And at the same time you're doing this, you are learning to become an expert yourself so that you are empowered to be your own personal coach and personal expert. But it takes time. You know, you can't just start out. Picasso didn't start out like, I'm just going to draw shapes and I don't need any training. That man trained artist. And then he went all crazy. So, you know, what is it? You have to learn the rules before you can break the rules? I think it's that kind of thing. So, anyways. And Star Wars, because Star Wars, yeah. Okay, we got more. Oh my God, she's bringing the Suffolks.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I
I'm scared.
know.
Okay, can I put on my old ones? I mean, they're beautiful. I've used them for photo shoots because they are gorgeous shoes.
Actually, this is my own. Just I can just see you in the shoe.
Okay, these are the Suffolks that I got.
I'm gonna die when I see you in the shoe.
Plus, I got the, oh, this is one of my other issues with Pointe shoes that happens to me. And I think, at first I think it's because my feet aren't strong enough. It's funny, they're strong in some ways and then in other ways they feel weak. And I've watched, I've got to do those things where you watch your dancing and you review it. You can see when my feet get tired, they just start going floppity floppity flop. But like with these, let me put one on quick for you so you can, and I'm not putting on the thing because okay. And I think also it's because I crisscrossed. When I was doing crisscross, you guys, on the elastics, it actually pulled my foot. It's weird, it would pull my foot back. And you see what this is happening here?
Uh-huh.
This was a problem, which I've had in shoes, where I can't point it any further because
It won't let you.
it won't let you. Does that make sense? I mean, it's
Yes.
a tiny thing. Right now you can see it's like, oh, it's working fine, but no.
Oh.
You want that full, that
right.
complete articulation.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, I'll go up.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in concrete. They're so strong. And I've met girls who have feet that make mine look pathetic, and they have to wear these because they're amazing. They've just got that.
Uh-huh. So you feel like the roll through action is not pliable enough for you.
It took me so long just to get to where I could roll through. Now these finally, I mean, I kept.
Now, what about like did you do the water trick, or do you just like to do it naturally?
I did the water trick, but here's the thing. Once I got the roll through, then I had a hard time getting back up. It was weird. I don't know why, but you know
You
what?
had to work too hard.
Maybe it was just not the right fit. I don't know. And I want to blame it on a lack of strength in my foot. I never like to blame the shoe because I love the shoes. It's terrible.
Well, every shoe is not for everybody.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
The
Okay.
the Suffolk it's like a submarine.
I mean, you guys hear that? That is an
no
old
joke.
shoe, people. This part, right here's the Grishko old shoe. Oh, it sounds louder. It's not. That didn't work at all. Okay, this is a bad example. Let's not do that again. But seriously, like I cannot bend this at all. And this one, I can feel some bend. Yeah. So, anyways, what not to do at Pointe shoe fittings? We'll also have that talk today. All right. And feet. Feety feet feet. It's so funny. I worked for these feet. I really did. Like, I stretch them all the time, and I actually want to put that kind of, what's the word, commitment into developing hip mobility. But it's different. I don't know. Hips are tricky.
Yes.
Hips are super tricky.
One must be very careful.
Yeah, not to push. I'm actually getting into,
Tear and
tear and rip and all that.
strain.
Yep. Well, I'm trying to get into I'm getting into the progressing ballet technique.
Uh-huh.
So I bought the training online, so I'm going to go through it and see if I can become
Floor
certified.
bar.
Yes.
And it makes you do it from the right place.
You can't cheat.
No.
Yeah. That's the
It
goal.
enhances what's already there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see these.
Okay,
We've talked me out of the
these.
Suffolk for
Ooh,
you.
the Miracle, handmade by Grishko. So you all see what we're putting on.
It's basically like dancing on memory foam.
I like it already.
They're too big. Yeah, they're too big.
But I danced in Grishko's for Giselle. I love Grishko's. I do. Oh, that is like, oh, it's nice, you guys. That's cushy.
These are like the Porsche of Pointe shoes.
The Porsche of Pointe shoes. Yeah, see, these Grishko's I was in before are a 5 quadruple X.
A 5?
I know. Crazy, right? I know. Girl, I told you, I squinch. I squint into my shoes. Here, I'll show you guys the old shoes.
And how many X's?
4.
Okay. want you in the 5 because let me try you in the 4.
Okay. Yeah, those are the.
Your feet are deceiving.
I know, which is weird.
Are they compressive?
I think so because people keep saying, "God, your feet are so tiny," and I'm like, "Well, they're a size 8, but." Like I told you, I can go to stores and buy shoes. I typically like my street shoe in a 7.5.
Yeah.
Girl, I got
I wonder
problems.
if once it hits the, because you know sometimes once the foot hits
The ground.
the bunion,
that it's,
and I don't know if there's something
this is good. I'm giving you a challenge.
tricky about that.
Let's keep her interested
That's right.
and entertained. Yeah, there we go.
I feel like I want you in the 3.
Seriously? Yeah, okay,
Let's
cool.
see how it feels though.
That's right.
Because
You're the expert.
They are slim goody up at the top there.
Oh, that guy's nodded. Come
See,
here.
I'm looking at this heel.
You know, what do you think? Is that too bunchy for your taste, or?
A little too saggy.
Mm-hmm. You all see that little bit of sag in there? That's what she's looking at. Is it too saggy in there? That's important. We got trains around here, by the way. Okay. Oh wait, this guy goes back over here with him, I think. Yes. Okay.
So this is
Okay. Oh, well, they're comfortable. I feel like I'm in slippers. It's beautiful.
good, good.
That's too comfortable. I don't trust it. Okay, you want to go to the bar?
Go to the bar.
Going to
Let's
the
go
bar.
to a parallel position.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see those seams.
Okay, and I'll show you guys what she's looking at here. So.
Right side.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Left side. Okay. It's twisting up just a pinch.
So twisting,
But
you
not
mean like
bad.
the seam is starting to go over here instead of
Yes.
staying
Uh-huh.
parallel. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I've never looked at that before. That's
Yes.
interesting.
Plie for me. Good.
Feels comfortable.
Toes are flat.
Yeah, with Grishkos I've always had that, so
Good.
I like that.
Open up to first for me.
Okay.
And let's do a little more shallow in the first position.
Like here?
Good, yes. And tell me how the toes feel. Are they flat?
Yes, fantastic.
Good. No crunching, no crossing.
No crunching, no crossing.
Awesome. Second position, the widest position that your toes will be in. We'll do a plie. And how does that feel?
Wonderful. There's no issue.
Good.
They do not feel compressed. That's
Good.
great.
Nice. So let's get back to first.
Okay.
And she's going to use her core and come up. Use the bar.
Whoop. Because the heels keep slipping off. That'll happen with the. Oh yeah, I mean they're Grishkos. My foot's like, oh, I know this shoe.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. The heels, so the fit is not as spot on as with the satin ribbon, the satin stretch, because what the satin stretch does is hug everything.
Yeah, these don't
So
have those
we could
elastic-
modify. It might get too narrow through here if I did it though. So
Should we go for the
It'd be-
5.5 or 5, or do you think that's just too short?
I would first want to go into the 6'3" and then go to the 5.5.
Okay, I'm down. They feel. I mean,
How
yeah,
do they feel?
wonderful. I love this shoe. I know
It's
this
gorgeous.
shoe.
How does it feel in comparison to the other shoe and to the Eurostretch Bloch? Can you do me a favor? As
Yeah.
I get your size, could you
Yeah.
try on one
One and
foot
one.
and one
Yes.
on the other? Okay.
Love it. Okay. And the interesting thing I've noticed about the Grishkos, this is my question with them. When I first get them and they're hard, they're perfect. Then as they start to break down, they get a little floppy on me. But again, I think that's also the reminder of I need to strengthen my feet more. So.
So you start to feel floppy.
Mm-hmm.
Less supportive.
That I can't articulate through the long vamp anymore.
Oh, maybe you're not a long band girl.
Isn't that weird?
Because your toes are not that long.
Oh, this has that patty thing at the bottom. Do we want to leave that in? I guess we do. He got ripped. Come here.
They're glue it in. Some girls don't even know they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Some girls, it drives them nuts.
Yeah, usually it does, but I'm going to leave him in here for now because I haven't bought this shoe yet. So, but it's already ripped out, just so you know.
Sometimes I do when the dancer, she's like, it's driving me.
Got it. Okay. You always want to let your shoe fitter know if you see any problems with the shoes, because if you break it, you bought it, people. You know that rule. All right. Get back in there.
So,
Oh my God.
was that a miracle on you?
Yep. It's a miracle. Okay, guys, so I've got the Bloch stretch. Wait, it's called Euro stretch. Stretch point. Bloch stretch point on the right foot. Grishko miracle on the left. Let's take a look. Oh. Here's what's interesting. The Bloch, I feel the pressure. I feel pressure in my big toe, and it hurts a little bit. The Grishko, no pressure, and it's easy. Now let's come down. No pressure in any of the bottoms of my toes. And that's plie. Yep, they both feel good there. Do a point. Yep. Interesting. Very interesting.
Now, how do you think the roll? What about the roll through factor?
Well, I can't really roll through because, like, with the Grishko, first of all, I'm worried I'm going to break the. Then I'll start to break them down because girl, just give me a second. I'll break them right in. But
Let's try this fit
okay,
on the Grishko side.
yeah. Maybe that pressure though is also because of that rubber thing there. I don't know. Okay. So funny. I'm still a Grishko girl. Hilarious. This guy goes with this guy, right? 6LM. Yes. Okay. Point. Thank you. What do we got here?
Hi.
Vicky. Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. We're videoing a point shoe fitting.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Come here and give me a hug. I want hugs. Okay. Hi. Thank you. I just got it.
So
One of those places.
Hi. Good.
Did you guys finish summer camp or are you in it right now?
We have it in like 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, we're
Awesome.
just gonna get some shoes.
What are y'all doing for performance this year?
Oh, we're doing Cheetah.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Solos?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
You're gonna learn though, right?
No.
Girl.
Well, I know the. Well, like I know the. Duh. Yeah.
Oh,
Duh,
I love
duh,
doing
duh.
that one.
Yes.
We couldn't. They couldn't get it, so they were like,
I wanted those people in the back, ballet for.
That's okay, girl. Work it out. Work it out from the back.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're trying new shoes, so but I
That's
still
cool.
it looks like I'm still going back to Grishko.
Yeah.
We shall see. We were live streaming and then it was so bad. We're like, okay, forget it. We're just gonna record it and then we'll put it up later. Okay, so want me to put the other one on
Yes,
too?
so this is the mate.
Cool. Cool.
Do you guys need flats or points?
Flat.
Flat?
Please. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you have big sizes?
What'd you say?
Do you have big sizes?
I do.
Girl, of course she does.
Like a size 10.
We can make a 10 work.
Yes. Annette's an 11, by the way. So
What?
Annette is an 11. Yeah. So it's like always trying to find the shoe that fits. We were having a whole discussion about it. Again, they feel, when I go plie, I feel no pressure in the toes. That still feels comfortable.
So comfortable?
Yeah.
That's good.
So we've gone narrower.
In. Uh-huh.
So guys, she went narrower. We went in. So now we're at a triple X instead of a quadruple X for this shoe. So I'm gonna go up if that's okay.
Yes, let's go up.
Oh, of course, out of them. And see, that's where I feel definitely I'm up, and I feel the pressure in here. But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Although I might get, I don't know.
What are you feeling?
It's funny. The right side's the one that's bothered. The left side's not at all.
Yeah.
Funny.
Is your right foot the stronger? The
Yes.
more? Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, he's the one that can hoppity hop, and I'm still
Yeah.
working on him. It's
Yeah.
that ankle strength that I have
Yeah.
to develop.
Yeah.
But
Most people have a stronger foot. So in comparison to the Euro stretch, what are you feeling?
I like these because I don't know. I feel like I'm home.
Trying one more
Yes.
side
Okay.
in the miracle.
Okay. And this is an LM, so we're not even in a hard shank, girl. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got.
And you're so big.
Okay, so now we're doing 5.5. The 5.5 triple X. Let's see.
I have like a couple more.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah, we need you in a flat shoe.
Yes.
Oh, now let's see the difference. Let's see. Do we like this? That still feels pretty good. This feels familiar. Yeah. Okay.
Which one is your favorite? Because I remember you tried like
I try them all.
Reeds
Oh
and
yeah, I'm
Suffolks
just obsessed with point shoes. I mean, these Grishkos, I love them, but I like them all for different reasons. I don't know. I still think though, overall Grishkos. For now at least.
Yeah.
So, but we tried the Bloch split sole, and they're actually really nice. But I felt pressure in my big toe on the ground, and I don't know if it's
because it has that thing.
that thing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I rip the thing out, maybe I won't feel
That's
it.
what I did with my European balance. Like my first pair.
I feel like this thing happens to me for the new vlogs like that. And I just
Let's see here. Yeah, we're having point shoe talk time. Let's see if I can put this down here.
Like not the
The Grishko?
Yeah, the Grishko
I
one.
do, yes.
Oh, you do? Can I try one on, please? Okay, thank you.
Oh, these feel amazing.
They feel amazing?
They
Yeah.
look really good.
Yeah, this feels like what I'm used to.
Oh, they
Yeah.
look amazing.
Thank you. And let's see the plie thing though. Yep, still okay.
Still good?
Still good.
She's got those narrow heels.
It's weird.
So we can go down.
Isn't that weird?
Because of those heels.
So guys, that's what we're learning. If you have narrow heels, you
Yes.
can go down in size.
Yes.
That's the trick for me.
And then you want to get that, and you'll get that fit just down.
Yes. Isn't that weird?
So good.
But 5.5, I'm happier because that 5, that would be way too short. How the heck did I even do 5s before? That's crazy.
Crazy. Oh, it looks weird. It might be a little big.
So I don't know what you guys think here. There you
It's
go.
like it's really bad.
Oh, I should also say, we were saying this earlier. If you guys have questions, put it in the comment box below because during the live stream we couldn't see any of your comments or questions. I'm sorry. So put them in the comment box below. Boobs, hi. And then we will answer them as much as possible, as fast as possible. Okay. So Vicky, are we done or should we keep going?
Hello.
Oh yeah, you want to say hi? Yeah, come say hi. Come say hi to my YouTube people. Come on, no, it's cool.
Hi, YouTube people.
These are amazing dancers I've danced with at Lauritsen Dance Center. Introduce
Hello.
yourself.
I'm Claudia. I'm Katrina. And we dance at Lauritsen. Yeah, it's really cool. Should go by soon.
Yeah. Did you guys go anywhere else this summer, or did you do the Lauritsen summer program?
Lauritsen.
Yeah, it's hardcore. It's really hardcore. I did it last year, and it kicked my butt. So yeah, awesome. Awesome. So yeah, and y'all are getting ballet slippers today?
Yeah.
Very nice.
These
Oh, I love
dancers work very hard. I'm so
Thank
proud of
you.
them.
Ooh, I just sewed these. Yay.
Very nice.
And dancers, just a note that if you have to sew your shoes to have the right fit, it'll be okay.
Yeah. God forbid you take initiative and sew your own shoes.
I have to sew them.
Yes.
We have to sew one.
Even the principal ballerinas sew all of their own point shoes.
Throw Netflix on, get some popcorn.
Stretch. Well, not too. You don't want to overstretch, of course, but yep. And
Just-
sew those shoes.
It's okay. It's therapeutic, actually.
It is, and it's empowering. And it's funny. Sewing shoes helped me become a better seamstress. It's really interesting. But yeah. All right. So I'm going to end this video for now because we've got stuff going on. But we'll definitely do another streaming event, or at least a video if the stream doesn't work in this space. We will do another one about
Wait, I'm gonna
exercises you can do to strengthen your ankles and your feet so you're better prepared for point shoes. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the box below and Vicky and I will answer them all. We would love it. And thank you all so much for watching. You've been watching Ballerina Badass. My name is Georgia Reed. Never give up, never stop dancing. I love you all. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and find us on Instagram. She's on Instagram too. It's Pointe Activity. And yeah, all that good stuff. So, toy, toy, toy.